So it was clickbait, but faut avouer à moitié pardonné. And I made an app, so I'm not millionaire, but maybe soon. It was a really long run this morning. Hello guys, in this vlog I'm gonna talk to you about an app I've made, but for me it's not published or anything, but I think it could be interesting to talk about it because I found the process interesting. In the previous vlog I've talked about why I decided to create this app, and I'm not gonna back on this, but on the today video I'm gonna explain you how I've done this app. It won't be a technical video. I'm just gonna talk to you about the process I used to make that app, and yeah, I found it's interesting. If you didn't watch the previous video, I will put a link somewhere here. I don't know how it works. I never used that feature, but you should definitely watch this video before. So let's go. My goal was to learn English, and for that I've decided to create an app. It's pretty obvious that I've searched on the store before, but I don't really found something useful for me. It was either too complex, too easy, too boring, in fact it was not for me. Well, I found an application that could do the job. It wasn't an application to learn English, but I'm gonna show you. So the app is pretty simple, as you can see. Is you select a subject, and now you need to find on your head what is the traduction. I have to show the solution, and this is périlleux in French. Pretty simple, pretty good. This app is called carte mémoire, memory card in English. So yeah, it do the work. It's a simple card game. In fact, you have in the front of the card the question, and in the back the answer. So if you find the answer, the card will appear more often, and if you don't, less often. It's pretty simple. Okay, now I have the app and I need to fill it with vocabulary. And in fact, it was really complex. I searched on Google, I found some words that I can put on the application, but these words were sometimes too easy or don't usable on a sentence, so it was really complex to find the thing to learn, in fact. And there is where I found an idea. I was thinking, I need words that I can use in a real conversation that are not too easy because I already know them. At this moment, I was watching a lot of video from Critical Role, as I say on my previous video. It's really outstanding. I love your story. Well, I was watching the Undead Wood playlist from Critical Role, and I decided to extract the subtitles of this video. Basically, there is a website where you can do that, so it's really easy to extract the subtitles of a video. I made an algorithm that extracted all the words of this file, and I merged all these words in one array by unique value. To be clear, what I would to have is just a list of each word and how many times they were used. For example, if you have in the subtitles, she is beautiful and she is gorgeous. I don't know. Yep. So if you have this sentence in the subtitles, the algorithm will just take this and yep, you will have she equal to, is 2, beautiful, we got 1, and gorgeous 1. So now it's pretty easy to know what are the words the most used. At this moment, I have a list with all the words that have been pronounced during the video, and this is a ton of words, so I need to filter them in order to learn what is interesting to learn. So how to do that? Basically, I made another app, and this app aimed to, in fact, to select the word that I want to use, that I want to learn. And it was a kind of Tinder for word. So now you have your on3 file that contain the word and the number of times this word appear for you, and you put it on the Tinder app. There is a word there, words, and all the word you want to keep, and all the word that you put on the trash. Pretty simple. So now I have the list of what I want to learn, and I need to put it on the app. Fortunately, the developer of this app were smart enough to put an option where you can basically put a file to the app with all the dataset that you want to learn. So it worked, but it was a little bit tricky sometimes, and there is some bug. So yeah. Okay, I need to go back to work because it's late, but I will finish this video later. Box time. So what do we have today? Yep. Let's take this paper. So we have wiped. So wipe mean essuyer in French. If I say I wipe this, you can translate it by j'essuie cela. I don't know how I can use this on the vlog, but we will see. Okay, so my work for today is finished, so we can go back to the video. Now all the data are imported in the app, and there is something like 2000 words, and now the only thing I had to do is to learn them with the app. Not really. To be honest, the app that I have downloaded on the store is really great. It works, it's simple, but on my case, it was not totally what I would. In fact, this app works great when you have a small amount of data. But when it came that you need to learn a large amount of word, it's not really efficient. I'm gonna explain this. For example, if I'm wrong with one word, the algorithm will not show me this word often enough to allow me to remember this one for the next time. And the reason is because the dataset is so huge that that the waits for the next occurrence is really long, and for me it was really difficult to remember this word. So I decided it was time to create my own app, my own algorithm that matched with my expectation. Yes, I reinvent the wheel, but I'm really happy with the results, and I want to explain you how I improved this algorithm to make it more relevant for me. Basically, what I improved was the way of showing the cards. So basically my app will just split the huge amount of datasets that we have in inputs in small group, in fact. And the app will ensure that I learn the first bunch of data before showing me the next one. And I find this really more efficient. There is still a lot of bug, and to be honest, sometimes there is some strange behaviors, but I'm really happy with that application because I learned so much vocabulary. I'm gonna show you what look the app. So basically the app look like this. This is pretty simple. You have the word, so this is the word in French. You push that button when you know the answer for this, and if you don't know, you push it anyway. And if you do that, you see that coin is corner in English. And after that you need to choose between the success or failure. I know that coin means corner, so I push success, and still there is another word, and on and on. This is all I had to say about my application. I'm really happy with this side project, but as I say in my previous video, I don't use this app anymore, so I need to go back on it. And that's the reason why I decided to take a random word and use it on my video. It's because it will force me to be an active speaker, and I think this is the only way to practice. I hope you liked this video. If you want more content like this one, you can tell me in comments. I don't know how to use the word wipe, so I'm gonna wipe this table. And now the vlog is finished. I wish you a great day, et je vous dis à très bientôt. Hey guys, if you find this video interesting, you can add a little thumbs up and you can comment too. It could be interesting for me to have some feedback about what I'm doing. If you are really cool, you can subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell to have the notification. Anyway, thank you very much for your time, and see you next time.